Hello, everyone. It's 3 p.m. Moscow time sharp, and we are going to start. So could you please give me the number 13 if you can hear and see me well? Okay. And let's see if everyone sees me in all the rooms. Perfect. Thank you very much for your feedback. Finally, we've gathered together. Today's Zoom call will last 1 hour and a half. So please remember about it. There will be lots of topics, and I'm waiting for other people, the latecomers, to join. And let me tell you make the first announcement regarding the trading course and the trading chats that we're going to have. In future, we're going to run surveys in the Telegram group. If you are not in the Telegram group yet, please write to Alla and Asya. They are my assistants and who manage the Telegram chats. And there we will be announcing our webinar dates. And also we will discuss the time of the webinars so that in future we could cover as much audience as possible. And also look into different topics and questions by different language groups. So I will need to find Italian and Spanish assistants who will have individual Zoom calls with me and help people register on crypto exchanges such as Binance. And then we will be working on the topic of trading. So please be active. If there are traders among you or established specialists who already trade in the cryptocurrency exchange, if you have cryptocurrency on Binance or RTX, so write to Alla, Spektorenko, or Asya, or you can write in this chat. And then after the Zoom call is over, I will reach out to you. You can do it in your own chat or in the Russian chat, doesn't matter. And then you can express your feedback opinion there, or you can write to me personally by Telegram, in Telegram. You can find me in Telegram quite easy. I will give you my Telegram nickname. Here you go. Just a second. Here you go. This is Artyom's Telegram. There will be a lot of topic, and I'm going to share my screen, and I will be telling you or going through all the topics that we're going to discuss today. We will first start with the structure of the trading course and the topics that will be included in it. As for training itself, there will be several issues I'm sure raised, and I will address them right away. We will shortly have set up groups. The first group will be set up for the Russian community in Evorich. And at first, we will have a course for the first group. It will take one month and a half, and that course will be attended also by the translators to familiarize with the terminology, English, Italian, Spanish, and Arabic translators. And I will be delivering my course in the most correct way to make sure that all other language groups would get all the necessary knowledge and information from the translators who already do trading themselves. So at the end of February, we will set up the first group for the Russian-speaking community. And then I guess late April, maybe early May, we will start organizing international groups. So this is the first piece of news. And I will tell you what we're going to do and what kind of additional ideas on trading I have. You can write in the chat your questions, or you can hand them over to or you can write those questions in the Telegram group, and my assistants will check those questions and answer either in the chat itself or directly. So the international groups in English, Spanish, Italian, Arabic will start in early May, but we will, of course, announce that. So let's go back to the structure of our trainings, and I will tell you what our trading course will consist of. So as I said, it will take almost 2 months to cover all the topics. On the screen, you can see the structure itself, which is split in 3 parts. So within those 3 parts, we will look into the following topics. Within the first part, we're going to familiarize with the cryptocurrency market. We will look into the technical analysis model for every instrument that you're going to include in our portfolio. Within the second part, we will be looking into the transactions themselves, how they're performed, who in the cryptocurrency market are main participants, how buyers and sellers affect the pricing of cryptocurrencies, and what is the energy in the market, or how trading volumes can affect the prices of the coins. We're going to look into it as part of the second part. Also, at the end of the second part, we're going to look into indicators. We're going to work with one indicator that we're going to calculate ourselves. It's the ATR indicator, average true range, that shows the average fair value of the volumes that the market had over a certain period of time. And together we will learn how to calculate those volumes. This will be the end of the second part, and we will go to the third part, where we'll look into 3 more indicators within the course itself. We will look into the MACD indicator, MACD indicator, the average changes in the instrument from approximation to deviation. We will see how different purchases happened in the market over a certain period of time. Also, we will look into the EMA indicator. It's the sliding indicator, which will show the more detailed changes in the coin over certain periods of time that we're going to look into. And those 2 indicators, MACD and EMA, will be working together according to a certain model. We will add to those indicators the Fibonacci levels or grid, and we will be using the correction according to the Fibonacci, and we can set the correct levels using those, and based on the assessment of the wave movement of the market, we will look what levels currently are supporting levels and what levels are resistance levels, what prices for each coin will establish a certain level, and at what prices certain volumes were generated in the market, or when a certain amount of money was moved out of the market. So we will be using those levels, and I will teach you how, using the indicators of EMA, MACD, and Fibonacci levels, how to combine them together, plus the ATR, and how to find the correct entry points and the exit points. And after that, we will be in practice looking into the joint use of them. And also within a month, at least, we're going to have joint transactions, performing transactions together. Overall, in the course, there will be 2 options for the students. The first option is you can listen to the entire course and start trading right away, position trading, so from level to level, or you can purchase coins into your portfolio for long term. So if you're not really interested in the intraday trading strategy and working with the indicators intraday, then you can get a certificate that you attended the course and you know how the prices of the coins change and what the price depends on. So you will be having a certificate. But if you want to start trading intraday and be actively involved in trading before you monitor maybe 4, 5, 6 hours a day and have a stable income from that, then you will get a chance to put your knowledge into practice, and you will have some practical assignments within which for a month you will have to perform at least 10 transactions for coins and receive at least 5% of net income of your investment amount. After that, we will have a separate Zoom call with all the people willing to participate, where in the format of real life session, we will be going to your account and you will be showing us how you performed your transactions and what kind of income you received over that time. After that, participants who meet the criteria will receive the diplomas of graduation from the trading courses. They will be able to work together with the company of using the corporate funds, and then they will be able to also establish their own offices in their areas where we'll be collecting together people willing to work in the cryptocurrency market, trade in the cryptocurrency market. And well, you're going to be a certified specialist in this field, and then you'll decide yourself how you're going to trade those coins in future. Position trading, intraday trading, or it will be a long-term strategy. After that, after we finish the trading, we will be setting up additional groups and see who is going to be my full-time assistant and a coach too, who will additionally in future delivering training courses for certain target groups. I'm talking about trainers who would like to learn how to teach other partners in Arabic, Spanish, and Italian. Well, the English language trainers, we have them already. There are partners from the Netherlands who are ready to help me. And as for the Italian, Spanish, and Arabic, for now, unfortunately, I don't have such partners, and I'm open for cooperation. If there are already traders, experienced traders among us, write to me in the chat and we can discuss how we can work together. But in any case, if you want to work according to my trading strategy, well, you have to take the course. So the biggest question that all people have right away, by the way, this course, it will be lasting 2 months tops, and the full price will be $2,500. And let me answer your question right away. The cost of the training right now includes the marketing plan for all the company's partners. If you think that my course is above the market price or on average higher than other trading coaches, you need to understand that we are working as a single community, and that the money, which is half of the amount, goes to the development of the community and reinvesting into other projects and other partners as part of the marketing plan. For you to understand how the course is priced, then part of it goes to cover the expenses for interpretation and translation. And then there is some balance that goes to me as your teacher. At the same time, there will be an installment plan for 4 months for this course that you can use. And over the period of 4 months, you can pay for the training in parts in the back office of our company. If you are not a partner of this company and you don't know about the Evorich company itself and the Academy of a Private Investor, and I'm a partner of the Academy, then I can send you links that you can use to register and learn more about it. The main task of our community is to create a full-fledged traders team in every region of the world so that people could be taught and trained at in any language. So the main purpose of any trainer is that 99% of coaches who teach trading, they are doing it in their own language, and it's not scalable. So that's why in the world there are a lot of different traders who learned from people within their language group, from their region, and they have their own mindsets, how they should trade, and they don't have a purpose of putting together a big community. They have a strategy, they go to the market and trade together. But the cryptocurrency market is still a fledgling market, and it doesn't have the high enough volumes. So when we will be doing making transactions, we will be acting like a unified community. What signals we're going to use, and we will have a separate chat created for that, and then we will be making transactions. So this is the information that I have for you about the course. And now I would like to get some feedback from you and answer your questions about the course itself and the structure of the course. So anyone willing to ask your question, I'm all ears and I'm ready to answer it. At first I saw that we have a question about the Turkish language. Well, if you want to have the training in Turkish, I will need a very good interpreter able to translate from Russian into Turkish, but it applies to any other language. A translator that I would be able to teach my strategy, and then we will be creating the group. The minimum number of people is 30 people in a group if you want to have the training course translated into your own language. So, for example, if you say like, I don't know, I don't speak English or Spanish or Italian or Russian or Arabic, you could write your proposal, but for that you will also need to get together enough people, and we'll surely conduct those courses for your language as well. Do you have any questions regarding the structure of the training, my experience, or any other questions? And this is a question to all partners in the Russian, Spanish, Italian, English chats. If you have questions, you can ask them right now, because we're not going to be too many multi-language Zoom calls. So, Vumi Madlala, I ask your questions, whether you're going to be successful in trading after this course if you're a newcomer. So if you never did trading, if you never dealt with cryptocurrency, then when we're going to set up groups, we're going to split those groups into subgroups. There will be groups for total newbies and more experienced users. In the novices group, we will be giving focus to theoretical knowledge, terminology, and then more experienced users will give more time to practice. In the beginning, of course. After that, we will combine all the groups into one, and then in the chat, we will be sharing our experience and our market opinions. So people who had no theoretical knowledge, no idea what the cryptocurrency market consists of, what blockchain technologies are, how they are backed, and so on, you will have that knowledge. I will teach you all the theory, and then we'll start putting that theory into practice. For you to become a full-fledged trader, you will need just a little bit more time than experienced users. Give more time to practice. Of course, experienced people will be able to start really trading within 1 month after the completion of the course to understand all the exit entry points. Maybe you will take more time, like 3 months. So if you have the desire and free time, I can assure you, you will learn how to trade like a professional. And again, until all people master all the material and achieve their goals, I will not let you go. and I will be working with you until you achieve your goals. We'll be working with you, myself, my assistants, and see what kind of knowledge you missed. I hope you answered your question. So the next question was the installments. Yes, we will have an installment plan for 4 months. There will be recordings of the courses, and people will have individual access to those recordings. And we will be, during those sessions, we will be looking into individual case studies so that you could rewatch it, the course that you participated in, to get deeper knowledge of it. So because in order to get a full understanding of any strategy, you need to watch and watch again, and then ask questions about the points, moment that you didn't really understand. But every group will have their own recording that you will be able to rewatch and learn again. Yes, it is group-based training, but it's individual at the same time. Also, you will have a workbook, presentation, and a textbook that you're going to use. The workbooks will be checked after each training session by my assistants, and you will be giving your feedback for all the issues that are not entirely clear. I wouldn't like to record video lessons because the course is quite difficult. Right now, we're going to have first the Russian language group, and I will see that if my videos and information that I am delivering is enough for students to fully master the subject, and if they work, then I will record my trainings, and their cost will be smaller. But I know traders who learned only by videos, by watching videos, and their problem is that they miss or misunderstand some of the points mentioned in the video, and they cannot ask questions to anyone. But at our mentorship calls, we will be able to raise the questions that you might have. And by the way, Vijit, why would you need a diploma? I mean, it's for you to make your own income. There is no need for the diploma to be recognized internationally. I mean, it's a way to make money and not to flash around with a diploma. So we will have around 5 theoretical sessions and 5 practical sessions. And then at first, we analyze the indicator theoretically. I give you all the materials. And at the next session, at the joint session, we're then looking deeper into that indicator and how to apply it in the exchange and how it works on the exchange. So we'll have 2 sessions on one indicator for you to properly master the subject matter, the topic. My goal is not to just give you the theory, but to show you my vision, how it works and how to work with the indicators. The price is 2,500. So next question, for what level? Yes, I guess I already answered that you can be an experienced user or a novice trader, a person who knows nothing about crypto. Those courses will be adapted to all levels. So if you are an experienced trader, you might get less theory, but more practice. If you're a novice, you will get both theory and practice. Also, we will, for example, if you're an experienced user, you might already know how to use different buttons like buy and sell, etc. So we will go directly to the practical, strategical or strategy use topic. But it depends on the composition of the group, of course. Again, regarding the price, yes, I already gave you the price. It's $2,500, which includes the marketing plan, the coverage of all the costs for translation and for preparation of the courses, and the trainer's fee. We will have one theoretical lesson per week and several practical lessons per week. But then when we start practical sessions, it will be 2 lessons a week. So this is as far as the trading course is concerned. So right now we're going to the exchange itself, and I will show you how to work with the exchange and how to register at the exchange for you to, familiarize with the exchange and be able to work on it with me. In order to organize groups, we will create 5 language groups in the Telegram chat. You can write the information personally to Alla or Ася. You tell them, I want to learn, to study. You give your language and the nickname that you use in Telegram so that we could add you to the group. After the group is set up, we will see which group has enough participants, and that's when we're going to launch the package in the back office. So I will show you the format, how you should do it, and then you use that format and to get included into the group. By the way, Telegram now has the function of the automatic translation, so you can find this automatic translation in the Telegram chat. So you can write in your own language, and we will all read your messages in our own language. So let me try and... So you can use a phone to attend the classes. Well, you can listen to theory on the phone, and practical sessions should also only be attended with a computer, because you will be using the real exchange, and preferably even it's better you have 2 computers, so you will be setting different indicators on different computers. Yes, a tablet is good too. So this is the trading course. This is what I want to tell you about the trading course. Now let's go to the second part of our Zoom session, and I will show you how to register at the exchange. Those who were in the Telegram chat and voted for Bitcoin, today I'm going to do the technical analysis using my strategy for Bitcoin, and I will tell you my vision, where we're going to right now, what levels Bitcoin shows right now, and how we should work with this coin if you know already certain things about crypto, and you can already deposit money and start managing your assets without external help. So we're going to do similar analysis every week, and we're going to analyze and run surveys in the group to see, for example, what kind of coin you would like to analyze at the next Zoom session. So here's how the Binance exchange looks like. In order to register on the Binance, you need to go to the registration. You can go to Alla or Asa and ask them about registration. Well, I'm not going to log out, because here will be the button registration. And when you register in the Binance, you will have to add your passport data, make a selfie, and then attach the documents. And those documents should be enough for you to open the account. If your country is not prohibited for the Binance, for someone, Binance is not possible to be registered at. For example, in Europe, you cannot trade in derivatives on Binance, but most participants can buy assets. And if you are not registered in Belarus or 3-4 more countries, or if you're not a resident of Belarus or 3 more countries, then you can work on Binance. In order to deposit money on Binance, I suggest you do it in the following way. You go to the P2P trading. The first recommendation that I would like to give you, do it through P2P. Currently, in most jurisdictions, in most countries of the world, there are some regulations being introduced. But for now, it's still in the crypto. But for now, it is not clear how most countries will regulate it. Probably every country will have its own crypto regulation. And it is very difficult. You can use different wallets or ways of payment. I recommend that you use TransferWise if you're not from Russia, and YouMoney for Russians, or it's Yandex Money. So, and here in the payment section, you can choose the currency into which you want to make the payment, and then you go to more, and here you choose the payment method that you're okay with. You click on it, you go into the method itself, and add a wallet or a bank card. Unfortunately, now I cannot recommend depositing it with the bank card because you never know how the bank will treat it. And you see here different payment methods. The bank number account, you can add a payment method, and then you can either add a bank card or the wallet that you have. So those are the payment methods that I have. After that, you go back and you go to this website and you see different options. Don't mind the pop-up buttons. You choose the currency in the section fiat. You see, in fiat, you choose the currency that you are planning to deposit your money. There are lots of different currencies, as you can see. And I think that most people on the planet will be able to deposit their national currency. And then you choose the payment method. So here you can see the list of all the payment methods that correspond to this particular currency. Each currency has its own payment methods. And you can see what bank, what partner you can use to make a deposit. After that, you choose the course, the exchange rate, and then you decide what partner you're going to use to make the payment. So preferably choose the partner with the highest number of orders. It means that the partner will transfer quickly money to your account. And also look for 100% completion. When a person, it's like when a person agrees to exchange currency with you, because you can click buy and then the transaction may not go through. So that's why better go for participants with the transaction completion rate of at least 90% or higher, 100% preferably. Then you click buy, you enter in this box. Here we see that that particular guy has only 11 cents, so I cannot write any amount here. So for me to be able to deposit money on my Binance account, I need to refresh and see who else is there. Data is refreshed every half a minute, maybe even 20 seconds. So you click buy. In this case, you say, I want to pay, and they give you the limit, how much they can give you. It will be from 30,000 rubles to 150,000 rubles. It's like from $500 to $2,000. So you tell them you would like to deposit, let me say, $500, which is 45,000 rubles. So you see below it says, I will receive $583 for 45,000 rubles. You click buy USDT. So it says that the balance has changed of that person. So maybe now they don't have $2,000, but have less. Let's choose by balance using the wallet, for example, that I usually apply, which is UMoney. So I go to Yandex Money. So here we can see the amount and the exchange rate. You see the exchange rate became higher and the amounts became smaller because each payment system has its own volumes. You click buy. You say, I want to pay, for example, 50,000 rubles, which is $642. I click buy USDT. It says order successfully placed. In this section, you can choose the payment methods that is most convenient to you. You go a little bit lower. For example, I select Yandex Money. It tells you how much time you have. You see the name here. So here it says Safonova Daria, Ms. Safonova Danya. So we need the name match to match the name of that person with the name of the registered account user. If all of a sudden you click order and then you put the wrong amount, I just am showing it to you. I'm not planning to deposit any money. You can click always on cancel order. If you are making a transfer, first you transfer the money and then you click transferred and you notify the seller. As soon as you click on this button, the amount of money that you were planning to deposit and receive in USDT is frozen on that person's account. And when they confirm that they received the money, that money will be moved to your account. If you do not do that and click that you paid, the sender can appeal and say, no, I didn't receive the money. And then the Binance Crypto Exchange will ask you to confirm the transfer. If you can't confirm the transfer, then you will get a negative rating as a potential scammer or fraud. And then that person will have that money unfrozen. So in order to avoid inconveniencing anyone, I suggest you confirm the transfer, do the transfer, and then if you want to cancel order, you can choose any reason. You can choose other reason and confirm. So that's how I canceled my order. So after you cancel the order, that person's amount is unfrozen, and now another person can purchase this much USDT, this many USDTs. So I hope now you have you understand how to deposit money. This is as far as the Binance is concerned. So we will have individual assistance sessions for each language, okay, separately. And again, Russian audience will be able to talk to us through assistance, whereas the non-Russian audience will be able to talk through translators or in the Telegram chat. Those who want to actively speculate and work with the leverage, borrowed funds, for that, I'm going to recommend you use the FTX platform. So there's a website in the Telegram group, and you can find the link for registration. I asked all the participants to register at the crypto exchange FTX and use those exchanges for your transactions. For that, you can go to the cryptocurrency exchange itself and add the website's name. For example, let's go to the main page. If you go to the main page, by the way, this is how your back office or personal account will look like. As in the case with Binance, in the upper right-hand corner, you can choose the language of the interface. Binance has around 40-50 languages. Here you have like 4 times fewer, and you choose the language that you find most convenient. So there are different languages like Italian, Turkish, Spanish, Portuguese, Russian, Vietnamese, I guess China or Japan. So you can choose the language that you find the most convenient for you. Then you can register here, you see, and then this window pops up where you can create your account by clicking create account. And there you enter all the necessary information. And then for you to go through the verification, you will also have to upload your passport and also make a selfie with a passport and with a sheet of paper when you write the date of the registration on the FTX and make a selfie. So you might need a person who should take a picture of you. So passport, sheet of paper, and your face. Well, of course, it should be your passport. And this is how you can go through the registration at the FTX exchange. So the same system, and I can help anyone to register, or my assistants can help you register on those exchanges. You will need all those exchanges in order for you to be able to make any kind of transactions with crypto. And as I expected, most people will say that the course is expensive, the price is too high. Well, let me tell you that I will have an additional proposal for you. In order to trade and make transactions, you don't have to take the trading course. I will have a signal chat for those who would like to trade with crypto every day using my signals. There will be a special group created into which we're going to add all participants, and then I will be sending signals. That group will be it will cost $100 a month. Participation in that group. I will be giving interviews, I will be giving highlights and signals, and I will also explain some technical analysis things within my strategy. So now let's go to the Bitcoin, and you will assess how interesting it would be for you to do trading and participate in the chat, earn certain capital on signals, and then decide how it is most comfortable for you to work with me, whether to use signals, market news, to study the news yourself, using the levels that I'm going to explain to you, or take the course and then trade on your own. So I'm offering you several options, and one of the options is very simple and will not take too much of your time, but still give you some knowledge. Let's go to the crypto currency itself, Bitcoin. Originally, I prepared the indicators that I work with, and I'm going to show you my analysis for crypto for the near period and long term, what I'm expecting and what I would like to see for the main coin in the future. So in this case, I'm going to tell you using this current chart. Yesterday, the price of crypto for Bitcoin went to a very high level of 39,000. It was the day before yesterday. Yes, on the 1st of February at 7 p.m., we reached a level that I set on the half annual basis, which shows the global trend for the Bitcoin. And for the movement in the next half a year, we see that when we reached the level and tried to break through, the amount of money on the market wasn't enough for us to increase the cryptocurrency price and see the growth. If we traded at that time, what we would see as of the 1st of February, we could make several transactions and decide what principle we are going to use. We would trade from that mark here. And if you were in the market, you would do the following. If the cryptocurrency price would be stably above this level, we would check 2-3 hour intervals. We could make transactions after a certain interval of time when the price of cryptocurrency fixes or stabilizes above the certain level. And you see it goes here above the level itself. And if we see that over that period, we see the candlesticks higher than this price, or even a little bit lower, like this. If the candlesticks go higher, then we could draw a line where we could enter the market. So after, within a certain period of time of observation, we saw the downward trend over the last 2 days. So on the Fibonacci grid, we see that at the hourly chart that shows the movement of the minimum cost from 32 to the 39, we saw the breakthrough of the local minimum level of 38. If we zoom out, we can see that literally over the last, just give me a second, I can't see the dates. From 21st of January, when there was a global downwards trend for 2 days because there were news in the cryptocurrency market, and the Bitcoin price went from the 43,500 to 38,000. So we see where the price stabilized for a certain period at that level here. After that, they went down. And yesterday at 6 p.m. Moscow time, we could see that from this level, we have already pushed and went down. We could start shorting, going short. And for the next day, yesterday, we could go short following this downward trend. So this level, 38,200, after it was broken through from top to bottom, for us, it's a strong level. And it's the supporting level. We went through it. And after we broke through it, it is transforming into the resistance level. After we use the downward level, I would orientate myself at the level of 38,000. So now the current price is even below the next supporting level. We kept at it for the entire day. And then in the next period of time, within 5-6 hours today, we could go through the level of 39,900, stabilize there, and we'll see on the hourly chart movements inside the day up to 37,300, 37,400, and see some continued upward movement, open orders, and put stop losses below this level, which is 36,900 at the 36,850. And the take profit, we would put the level at which we take the profit would be put in here, 38,100, that we have to break through. So in this case, we will have to make intraday transactions, sit at the computer, and trade in the narrow range. The upward transactions can be opened at the 37,100, 37,200, and close them at the 38,200. In this case, it's around 2.5-3%, range that you can make money from. So this is the scenario that is possible with this market movement. Since the indicators showing the instrument movement within the limited narrow period of time, the nearest 6 hours are showing us that we've already gone quite low. And after this level has broken 37,000, we went to the middle of the next level. So for now, I'm waiting for the 36,900 to be broken through, and after which we can expect to make transactions expecting the growth of the Bitcoin. And for now, I can see no entry points for growth. And in order to identify the entry points for decrease, we need to wait for some money to be injected into the market, for the market to be saturated with volumes in the near future, and for us to have something to fall on. So according to my strategy, my concept, for us to make money, we first need to put money into the coins, see some volumes, and then the price will grow. If right now there will be no new money injected, new market participants will not invest in Bitcoin, we will see no rapid movements for these instruments. Therefore, our main task is to keep track of the level 36,900 and see whether we can break through it or not, 36,950, and follow it within the next 6 hours until the 9 p.m. Moscow time. We should see whether we can break through this level or not. Next, I move on to 4-hour chart, which is more detailed and shows you the movement. In the next 6 hours, according to my estimations, I would expect the next breakthrough of the resistance level of 36,900. So if right now we are not accumulating the necessary market volume, then on the 4-hour chart, we can see that globally within the next 2-3 days, which is a more longer chart, we see that the indicators show still the downward trend. The next level, support level in this channel is 35,400. So if we are planning to trade in the next 2-3 days, we could, in this particular point of time, go short. In other words, we trade with the expectation for the price to go down, but we open short transactions 6-5 hours after we check whether the level 36,900 was breached. So there's also false breaches. It's when the price will break the level, but then on the hourly or 15-minute candlesticks, we can see rapid decrease of the price. And to open short positions, you need to see the level below 36,900. Then we can see some slippage, and I would suggest you open short transactions if we do not go above the 39,900 tonight, or you go and sleep on it and see what happened the next day, whether this level was breached and whether there is still energy for decrease. So in this case, you open the short position either at night or tomorrow morning after we analyze the market situation, and I can write in the chat my assessment of the situation for the next 2-3 days. So this is what I see right now happening in the market. As you can see, the market shows different movements for different indicators at the given point of time, but it all depends on you. If you want to trade right now at this exact point, that it will be logical for you to see whether the level 36,900 is breached and then open the long position with a very narrow stop loss. Right now, long positions should be opened with the leverage 3x, and the short positions should be opened without the leverage at all, and trade only for the amount that you own in the futures account. At the same time, you can trade up to this level, downward level, if there are any global movements. So this is what's happening in the market, and this is my vision of the situation. Now let's go to the Bitcoin trend for the next week, next month. As you can see, the price of Bitcoin started go down on the 11th of November. Let me give you the exact date. From the 10th of November, we see the decreasing price. After that, within the following 2 months, we went down. There were some upward movements. We tried to breach the levels and go up and down. At the same time, I can tell you, when we reached this strong support level of 54,000, we weren't able to go beyond it, and there was a rapid movement downwards. And most speculators in the market who traded at 10x with lots of leverage, unfortunately, on the 10th of December, those who went long lost a lot of money. After that, we saw a long-term flat. In other words, we can see the situation when the price was fluctuated within the same level and never deviated. So you can make short positions within the day. So I can see globally on this day chart. Right now, using the day chart, unfortunately, we see that we have distanced from 36,000 level. And if you don't want to trade intraday tradings and make active transactions, don't buy Bitcoin, because in the day chart, we can see the short-term downward trend. And if right now I wanted to buy Bitcoin, I would see that in this case, I need to wait until the coin gets to 35,400, which will be reached on weekend, the day after tomorrow or on Sunday. And then I will check the short time frames and look for entry points and see whether I should buy Bitcoin or not. Because unfortunately, right now, yesterday, the trend was broken. And the day before yesterday, I wanted to tell you that right now we have to reach the level of 39,400, get fixed there, and then go and try and breach the level of 41 and then reach the 43,500. Originally, I thought that we would be able to breach that level and go through it and go up. But unfortunately, yesterday we bounced back from the shorter level that was formed at the short trend and weren't able to breach it. And we weren't able to reach even 39,400 or the day before yesterday, neither. So now we have a very good short movement within the next 3-4 days. If you're going to trade in the near future in short transactions, short positions, then the day chart supports this initiative, but the short trades are riskier than the long trades. So if you are planning to do the transactions yourself, you can do it at the level of approximately 36,400, 36,300 when the new day chart starts, and it will be launched at the 3, it will show at the 3 a.m. Moscow time. And if you're okay with working and observing the market at night, I would suggest you wait until the next day. I would make sure that the 36,900 level wasn't breached, and then I would open a short position at 35,400. But it will work for the next 2 days, because in the next 6 hours, we might see the breaching of this channel. If there is no breaching, then for the next 3 days, it's a good signal for shorting. But we need still check the prices of the levels, and only when we reach it, we will be making downwards transactions. So here's my prediction or forecast and the market movement. And now I would like to ask you how interesting it was for you to follow my analysis of the cryptocurrency. I hid one indicator here, but I used 2 indicators for the analysis, and I will make one more comment later. So what is my average performance per month? On trading, you can earn 8-12% per month. This is the average percent success rate that I achieve per month. I'm not doing 100% per month, even 50 or 60%. It all depends on the months. For example, in December, I achieved 30% per month. In November, it was around 10. In September, it was around 2-3% because the market was going down. The average return on my trading is like 8-10%, depending on your activity. And your return on signals, it depends whether you're ready to trade at night. I'm going to have some free time because I will dedicate a lot of time to trading, and we're going to trade in the chat with you, and you will see what kind of result people get using signals. And we will be sharing our screenshots, and I would like people to share those screenshots who are in the chat and show their practical result. I can share my own results for my own transactions, but this information will provide me no feedback. I wanted to get feedback from you, what kind of income you are able to earn. To trade using signals, $100 would be enough on Binance or FTX. And within the first months, you can make transactions and see how comfortable my strategy is for you, whether it is worth working with me using signals and whether you should take my trading courses. And after that, you can have a full picture what we're talking about and how we work. If you have proposals or suggestions about the indicators to be used, I'm open for it. Also, I see we will share the links to Yandex Money, YouMoney, and other payment systems. For the participants of the Private Investors Club, well, this chat with signals is organized by me, and I will be using the income from that to pay our interpreters and translators. Once or twice a week, we're going to have Zoom sessions on signals. I'm going to do interviews. You can ask your questions to me. I'm in Moscow. I'm not hiding from anyone. If you want to, we can have live sessions. What matters to me is that I have a live community that is willing to work. Discounts on the course. By the way, yeah, the discounts will be applied for active participants in the trading group that will be working with me. I'm ready to give you this. Look, previously it was discussed that there will be a discount for the people who attended event in Dubai. Yes, there will be some discounts, and those discounts will be visible to those people who attended the October's Dubai event. The signal group, this is the trading course. And next you will see another proposal, your individual proposal. As for the signal group, that will be the monthly, the fees will be monthly. And also in the group itself, we will be doing the lottery for free participation. We will have like lottery raffles. I will also have top traders rating that use my signals and are active. It is very important for me to understand that the people are there, and even if they don't want to or can't take the trading course, they're still willing to trade in crypto. So I'm ready to discuss with those guys. And if you made money with signals, we can discuss discounts. What matters to me is that you want to do it. There are two options. Either you work actively and then you pay less, or you pay and then we'll have no questions to you whether you want to be active traders or not. It's up to you. So you either work like in life and have money, or you pay. If you're a novice, then of course you will be able to take my course, and I will set up groups according to the experience and language of our partners. And every language group will go through the course individually, separately. It is important that people are able to talk between themselves within the group before you go into active trading. You can trade in any exchange, let me tell you right away. If you want to trade on another exchange, you will see all the same indicators, and you can register on other exchanges if they have those exchanges. They have them on our FTX, and Binance. An investor consultant course will have trading on stock market. My strategy is about volumes strategies. In the foreign currency and stock markets, volumes do not really affect the pricing of the instrument. That's why my strategy is very applicable in the cryptocurrency market, because it's based on volumes. And that's why I'm in charge of it. I have been developing this strategy over the last 2 years. I have the experience of trading since 2017 and investing since 2014. At first, I speculated on the stock market with mutual funds. And back then, I was more about portfolio strategies. I speculated with bonds, saw how volumes affected the intraday pricing. Here it's different. Again, discounts for the club participants. What kind of club do you mean? Again, there will be a discount for Eventee participants and the active participants of my group. We have 2 conditions here, and I told you both of them. So give me a plus in the chat if you're interested in being in the Signal chat and trade with me, and then recommend those. And whether you liked how my breakdown analysis of the coin and recommendations. So I can see some feedback. Perfect. So for you to join the Signal group, you will be offered in the Telegram chat the link to payment. It will be a payment to the USDT wallet. After that, you will have to message to Anastasia Korotka the following message: I paid this much to participate in the trading chat, in the Signal chat. You give your nickname and the screenshot confirming your payment, cryptocurrency payment. So in this case, you will have to make the following transactions in the market, in the Binance. What you'll need to do is you'll have to go to the wallet in the overview. And then click on you go to the USDT that you have it in the market. And then you choose Tron, TRC20. And then you will have the address there and you transfer the amount. Well, the amount will be $101 because of the commission fee, but well, that's how it works. In this chat, the main task for you to be clear about it is not to collect money from you for the participation in the group, but to participate in the trading strategy to determine for yourself and recommend to others whether you want to trade actively or be a passive follower. Active traders who will show active result will be getting into the rating table. You can set up your own offices in your own regions and be doing that. Either attract people to trading or participation in the Signal chat. At the same time, for you to be able to, interested in it, you could attract people to the courses, achieve your fees, commission fees for attracting people, or if you learn how to trade yourself and together we develop a strategy, I will be additionally attracting the so-called active traders into that group who will be willing to share their signals. I hope there will be signals coming from me, from another experienced trader. If your signals work, then you can get part of your income from the group's income. I'm ready to work with you on a daily basis and share news. And then after all of that, tell you what results were achieved by what people. It is very important for me to receive feedback from you, how much you earned. And it is even important for me not to see it in the monetary terms, but in percentage terms. For example, deposit $100. And if from $100, you would be able to make at least $10, $15 more, then you can already decide how profitable it is for you to be in my chat and work with me. Again, we're going to have Zoom sessions at the end of the month, share our performance and see who showed what result. So it is important for me that you're actively participating. If you never traded and don't have even a clue what cryptocurrency account is, then my assistants in this chat will make Zoom calls for you, will help you register and how it works. In the Signal chat, it will not be just numbers like you buy here and that's it, and then you wait for long. I will be given the prices at which you have to exit and the prices at which you have to enter. You will have just to enter those prices and trade following the signals. That's it. You do it in your terminal. That's what I would like you to do. And you don't have to have big knowledge here or some other special skills. So here, I would like to get your feedback on the trading course and then have some chat with you. Also, they will have a separate group. We'll have 3 chats in total. The trading chats are like one chat. We will have the Signal chat. The main chat I already renamed into News. It will be a free chat. You can be there like News and Crypto AK chat. You can be there for free. And then we'll have separate groups where you can be and take the trading course and then become traders yourself. So the mission of the Evorich and the community is for you to be able to make money, to show that our community brings you income, and the money that you spend on trading, you will show that the money you spend on trading helps you earn. And in future, we will be putting together traders group across the world. So this is my global task for everyone to make money. If you want to be a passive Evorich investor, not a problem. If you want to be an active investor, participate in the Signal trading chat, take the Profi Investors course, become an investment consultant. We have different opportunities. So you decide yourself what you want to get by working with us and how relevant it is for you. This is the global task. And now let's take a look at the questions. So the links to the Telegram chats, yes, for sure. The course costs, the full course cost of the course without discounts is $2,500. If you actively attract people to the course, and you will be getting part of the money as the commission fee. If I calculated correctly, the 5 people that you attract to the trading course will make this course free for you. So Antonin says that in the Signal chat, anyone can get their result, but any person who follows my instructions, and I will be showing how to give settings to that transaction for English, Russian-speaking groups and others. I will be making a screenshot how we can do that. And right now, within the next 2 days, we'll be having a group, and we will already start doing it at the expiry of 2 days. Well, on Saturday, I will give you the next signal, because today we analyze the Bitcoin, and also in the Signal group, we will have the service, like what kind of coin you would like me to analyze. I analyze and tell you what to do, because you can trade using my signals. You can see my analysis of the coin and decide whether you want to trade yourself or get a bigger income. But I will be explaining it all, the entry, exit points, the maximum leverage. The maximum leverage that you will be able to use on my signals is 5, because I have stop losses and they will be very short. So additionally, you will be able to trade on local trade that we're actively going. Currently on Unitex, we don't have a lot of traders, so I won't be able to create a order book. We won't be able to actively trade on that exchange. If we have 500, 600 traders that will understand how to trade and how to create the order book with small range difference between the buy and sell, then some big players could come to our exchange rate and exchange Unitex. But for that, I need a lot of traders who would be trading. But the number of people who are willing to spend time with me by trading on Unitex depends on you, because I'm just one person, and one person can't do anything with the CRU price by trading. We need a huge community. So if you want our exchange to grow, that's our goal. So this is what I wanted to tell you today. Any other questions? Yes, you can join the group, the chat and work. Signals will be shared there and you will see when to buy. So usually the trading will be held once a week or twice a week when we have practical sessions. Theory once a week, practice twice a week. Those who says that it's too expensive, I explained you why. And if you can't pay for the trading, you can make money on signals with me. In order to make money now using signals, cheap market. Now the market is quite cheap right now. My global opinion about the market is when we achieve the price of 35,400, the next trend will be 43,500 and then 52. This is a global trend. I didn't tell you about it today because it's not going to be now, not in the near future. Many people say that traders and coaches and Instagram bloggers, what happens globally, that globally you need to buy it out. Yes, buy it out, but you have to wait for that. And you need to know how to make money on the signals. A novice will be able to trade. You just will have to set the take profits and stop losses and try and do it on the first exchange. Do it with $20, see what you missed, $25. As soon as you figure out how to trade, you can use the deposit amount that you want. Also, I will be writing the recommended amount from the deposit. For example, I will tell you it is risky to open a position, use 30% of your deposit. Or right now, it is very profitable entry point. We see the reverse in the chart. Use all your deposit money, but with a stop loss in order to have a good signal, good income from one income. In order to trade, you need to have accounts on Binance and RTX, what we saw in the very beginning. Artyom. So to be able to trade, you need either Binance or FTX. So if it's not Binance or FTX, it needs to have the derivatives market and indicators. Well, you need to have the futures and options market, and for you to be able to set take profits and stop losses. Okay, so if your exchange has it, then it's okay. So the Italians are asking about the discounts, because our partners are interested to having discounts and buy the courses at a lower price. How is it possible? Okay, let me repeat it. As soon as in the back office we have the product, for example, so this course will be offered like a traditional EIP. So you purchase the EIP and then get a commission. So when you purchase the product or your partners purchase a product using your link, you get a commission fee. In this case, you can get a discount if you attract like 5 people, then you get this course for free. So this is the conditions of the company, how you can work with the course. So we are offering a lot of options how you can sign up for the course. And our task is for you to choose the path that is closer to you, more convenient to you. I hope I answered your question. Yeah, thank you. We have 10 more minutes because I was asked to end at 4:30 Moscow time. You can join the Signal group at any time. I don't participate in the nodes because I'm actively involved in the trading community development. I'm very much interested in having our people in every country saying that trading brings money. This is the most important thing, because right now there are lots of people who traded in the stock exchange and they perceive trading as a scam. They say nothing is clear, it doesn't work, etc. Yes, I see that the webinar is being recorded, although I don't want to have it recorded. I want you to have live sessions. So my global task is to prove to you that anyone can do trading, but those who have time and those who put efforts into it to understand how it works, to just move money to someone, to give money to have it managed for you, it's all nonsense. You can make good money when the money is in your account and you're responsible for it. So you don't need to have the trading knowledge to start working in the Signal group. So someone asks about the price action strategy. Write to me in private, okay, about this strategy. So in order to deposit dollars on Binance, you choose dollars instead of rubles, and then you choose the payment method where you have dollars to transfer. So you are transferring money to a participant of the Binance exchange, in this case Binance dollars, to the account that they give you. And after that, you will receive crypto in your Binance account, and you will have your money in your account. And then you will just have to move that money from your main account to spot account or futures account. There is one important remark. If you want to trade in the Signals chat, you need to have a futures account where you can take profits and stop losses. On the main account, you will have to be at the screen and follow the market. If you always follow how much, if you follow the market movement, and it's even better if you are there all the time and then you make 2% and then you exit the market. I will be giving signals for 10 coins, and in the Signal chats, we will be analyzing which coin we should take. You don't use it, for example, you don't like how it works, we will be talking what coin should be added. So it won't be Bitcoin, it will be at least 10 coins. If it's not enough, we'll add more. Someone says, I have rubles, but we need to enter dollars. Well, you transfer rubles, but you will receive USDTs. For now, the group is called News and Crypto AK Chat. It's a free group, but the Signal group is a different one. You have to write to Asa or Ala about the Signal group. So if you want to deposit $100 on your wallet, you P2P transfer $100 to another Binance participant, and they will transfer 100 USDTs to you. So this is the condition. I'm gonna put the recording on hold. And now we could take more questions if there are any. This project Will this project increase the capitalization of our portfolio? It will increase the capitalization of your portfolio. If you're able to trade in liquid assets, then you will be able to increase your income. I showed you how I worked with shares and mutual funds. Although money was allocated across different assets, we moved them around to create our portfolio as profitable as possible. I made 23% per year on mutual funds. It's net profit. It's the mutual funds that we trade in, for example, in this area. But on cryptocurrency, I never traded with a company's cryptocurrency. I speculated only with my own money. So the best proof will be of my performance will be the signals that I'm going to give you in the chat. And then you will see, well, look, the trading by signals there will be no training on signals. I will just show you how to register an exchange and how to set the settings for take profit and stop loss. But the training, why I'm setting those signals, how I shape those signals, it's included in the trading course. You need to realize that the global purpose of this chat is to work with the community together. If you don't want to get trained, work with signals. If you want to get trained, get trained.
Everyone has his or her own goals. You may not wish to spend too much money on learning, or quite opposite. I offer you some instruments, some tools. It depends on you. Do we have any further questions? Or in the Telegram? So if you would like to join, then please text Alla and Asya, and we will have it in the chat. And on Saturday or Friday, we will launch this chat on signals. I need at least 50 people, as far as I understand, so that we can start together. And then I will understand that the community is interested in this information. Signal chat will work daily, every day. Konstantin, thanks a lot for confirming that time is needed to Evorich. So at present, the company distributed a larger part of its portfolio to the projects. And this is what I'm doing right away. This is of our interest. Alla and Asya, please share the link in the chats once again, and we will end it up for today, so that you can understand how we can work with the community. Yes, indeed, it's very important to understand it. Thank you, Alla. Okay, I think that is, and if there are any questions from other language rooms, I will be glad to get them, or maybe some suggestions. Chat on Signal, you may join it anytime. So I plan it to exist forever until I leave. Then thanks a lot to everyone. Hopefully it's worth it. And this introductory webinar was very useful. And the announcement of the time of the next webinar will be provided. And then I will finish up today's webinar. Thanks a lot to all of you, and I wish you all the best.